Okay, it's showing that we're recording. So what we're gonna do is this is
People here.
those of y'all that are into real history and like a reset. This is supposedly Chattanooga, 1864. All right, and look, they'll tell you, come on, don't do this. There. Damn it. Where did it go? That's it. There it is. That's the picture, but it might not come in good, but there's absolutely no trees. There is. You can see them in the middle. This is supposedly an aerial view of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 1864, but there's no trees. There's little buildings, and if you look back there far enough, there's little tents and stuff over to the left and over to the right, and they can say that is for the war and stuff, but it was look, there's nothing there. It was covered up, so they were doing a bunch of stuff. They were getting, it's just fucking crazy. You don't even know why we even do this shit. Because once your eye is wide open, then you can see it for what it is. It has nothing to do. All that stuff right there is on top of ancient structure. But I mean, it's like going through photos. Of stuff, because let's get out of all this and then go back to this. This is at UTC. All that shit right there was all teched out at one time. But I mean, it's there's no trees. It's barren. Let's see what this is. 320 photos. Thank you, Mr. Frank White. Okay, so 1863, Battle of Missionary Ridge. Okay, just look at the damn land. Look at the land. And see, you can see that that's dirt, how it's been covered up. And just looking at those trees alone, what do you think those trees are? How old do you think those trees are? 30 years, 20 years, 10? Or hell, they look kind of stripped in a way. You know what I'm saying? For the land around here to look like it does right now, with all the climate change and all that, it should look like that then. It wasn't too long ago. But yet they'll tell you that during the war there was so much gun battle that it and this is after what they did. And see, and I said this, I said, whatever they did to that shit over there, from what we have gathered, on structure that should have fallen apart, but it hadn't, due to weathering, rather. You're looking at no longer than 250 years. So you're looking at late 1700s, early 1800s, and our strongest answer, not assumption, that this was sort of the last part, and others to be covered up, to be voted on, because I'm sure Egypt was voted on with this board of directors that run the world to make, the number one. And see, look, Missionary Ridge, look, it's like, isn't that odd? And for one, no, we don't want to see that one. But let me go back. This one, I think we looked at that one. Some weird shit. And somebody will always have something to say. Damn, here's the incline. Before it was all grown up. And look at that shit. Wow. Oh, look, to your left and right, all that structure. And they had to cover it up and get rid of it. Why can't I get out of here? There we go. Okay, what else are we looking for? The Lookout Mountain. Lookout Inn on Lookout Mountain. Yeah. Look, at one time all this stuff was tacked out. You know what's funny though is there's so much stone everywhere, and you can't deny it once you go out there and look. Check that out. You see what I mean? Look, here's up here by Rock City and Ruby Falls. Look at that. And there's a little, not a cave, but it's a tunnel. But they've blocked it off. Let's go back to Frank's. Do you see how big the stone is? I've been looking for different stuff. Look at the road right here. Brick, ain't it? And look, we got wagons with donkeys. And yet you got that structure right here. There's a big dome on the top of it. Both sides it should have been, looks like, and probably back there on the left and right. And there's a huge bell right there. Not huge, but some kind of resonator or conductor or something. And there's your crystals. We gotta start selling the fast food. There's Hills. Damn. That's not there anymore. Shit. You're just not going to find a whole lot of videos or pictures. And you're just not. Look at that. $1930. That's the incline right there from 1930. You see them big ass damn rocks back there, big chunks. Here, this is what we'll do. I know it's kind of boring, but where am I at? This won't be. Where am I? Oh, there's Nashville. Alright. There's Lookout Mountain right there. There we go. There's Lookout Mountain. There's some of the photos we were looking at. Wait, how do you do this? There we go. All that shit right there is huge structure. All of it. There's trees and shit, so don't get it twisted. Let me see if I can find the incline. Look at that. Even on Google, look how defined some of that is. But check this out. It's a point. And see, there's Point Park right there. But when you back out enough, you can see as it goes in a point, like from back there too. And there is structure all over the place, especially over here at Cloudland Canyon. Let's see if we can get down in there. It's coming in some, but not much. Right there. That ain't gonna come in. Doesn't matter. The whole point is that. See that? It's in the middle. It's like one big point, and then what it does is it jumps. signal to right here. And look. You see what I'm saying? And then it goes all the way down through here. All the way down. You see what I'm saying? It goes to there and it goes back in, and then it jumps and keeps fucking going. You see that line in the middle? Well, it touches up right here with this. And I'm sure it was built up more. But see, now we're starting to see a lot of the structure that I've shown comes from Clallan Canyon. You've got to go back and look at older videos. But this point here in the middle that goes like that, listen, there is some crazy shit up there. It's structure. But look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. We're going to go down the front of that and then cross over to Signal. Right in the middle, do you see that wall? See it in the middle, Eagle Cliff? See what I'm saying? That's one big wall. All this through here is. Every bit of it. Then you come down here. See, it's covered up with some shit, but you follow it. It goes all the way down to that Point Park. And then see, right over here, below that shit. Can you see it from that angle now? It's like, looks like something went zoop. Okay, now below that, look how crazy that is. And I'm here. I'm below to the left over there, out in there. But now Ruby Falls, you see in the middle, it's on signs absolutely everywhere. But look down here. Look at the base of this thing. That's a road above it. Now, do you see above 24 right there? Those right there are huge. And see, if you go back and look at one of them pictures, it's that one. It showed the old car going around a curve. Go back and look at it. Better yet, we will right now. I hope I don't lose my spot. Maybe it was not on this one though. You go back and find it. We ain't got time for that shit. So now you're starting to see that this is the base of huge structure. Huge. Look at that right there in the middle. You see that? Look how small it makes the train track when the trains look. Seriously. Yeah. That's what they're holding from us. So that's the base of it. And then there's Ruby Falls. Right here's a fake quarry that they say that they'll use some of that stone to use shit. But if you go to that quarry, you'll see it for what it is. But then right there's Ruby Falls. And I mean, look, it's just cut out. You can blatantly see it's just cut out. It's just cut out right there. Cut out the side. Because I mean, it's the stones everywhere. So that's one of the attractions. Look at the cliff right here. So you saw the base of it. Now we're looking at the side of it at the top. I mean, look at that. And there's the incline. So, and then you come over here and it's the same. You can tell I don't do this a lot. That whole thing right there. The whole thing is. That whole tree line. Down through there. That whole thing. All the way. You see it? All the fucking way, buddy. All the way through there. There's where in the middle is where they jump off with their hang gliders. I mean, you gotta look at that. Look, this is what I'm trying to tell people. It doesn't matter if you know about mud flood or this and that. Look, that's just a distraction. This is what it's about. All this shit, every bit of it. Every bit of it, and this is going into the to the Clallan Canyon. But look, there's 59, and see, look, right here's where it comes down here and cuts off and goes around. And then comes in. Look at this, it sort of fucking goes straight back and then right and then back out, and then there's another damn point. Oh, it's loaded around here. You see that too. There ain't nothing up there, and they're supposed to be putting 1,500 units around here or some shit. There's more. You see it right there in the middle. Now we're starting to see a pattern. Bam. And this is big shit. Damn, check that out in the middle. We're going right down that line. You see that shit? Look how far that is. It is forever. And then if you're over there on 59 to the left, damn. Yeah, Mentone. You're still cliffs. And then it just keeps going. But over here in the middle, look, see? Ooh, there's something covered up, isn't there? Damn. those sort of run parallel, don't they? That cliff, and then that over to the left. Right there. Because look, once you start studying the zodiac, all that, we built stuff. We didn't have to measure anything. Let me explain. When we separated from the waters above and below and started to become physical, we had all the measurements with us that comes from up there. Height, measurement, width, length, whatever. So we could look at something. That's how this stuff was built. So, because the plant life and everything is a reflection from up there. So, and they built everything with the elements that we're made of. And I'm pretty sure that they built all this stuff that they've blown up and melted. But the bigger shit that we're talking about, that they built the stuff, because Egypt, when the zodiac comes over, it'll line up with the zodiac. So, the hundreds of miles of connection of this stuff has to go with the circuit of certain lights up there. You understand? They just, and that whatever structure it's built under, whatever structure that it's built under the circuit, God only knows the magnetic field and what all they could do with the technology that they really, 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 really had. See, you can sort of see that right there. That, and that. All the way down there. All the way. Keep going. And then it keeps going. But it's all out through here is all kinds of shit. Love you.